we're going to be showing you guys the top 5 best clients for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Trust me, these are really good. You're gonna like them. Coming up at number 5 is Asteroid Client, and bam, this is the home. You get the play, the settings in the middle with the logo, got your name on the top right, and you got the version number of Minecraft on the bottom right with the logo on the top left, the marketplace, the skins. It's not bad actually. I like how it's separate, you know. The settings does look kind of different. Yep, you got the video settings, the important video settings. I love when it has the important settings on the top. You got the interface. Beautiful. You got what's in the client with all the features right here. You can feel free to read this or download the client and check it out. And lastly, you do have the mods right here. So you have custom music, free look, custom name tag, and you can have savable mods. So you don't have to keep renaming these. You can just have them saved. Beautiful. Pretty sure this client has a mod menu as well, so let's just go into the world and check it out real quick. All right. Oh, it has a bottom chat. Look at the bottom chat. The animation is clean. We also have the coordinates on the bottom left, and we have an FPS counter on the top left that is somewhat accurate. You know, my game is locked at 240 FPS. Pretty sure we click on the pause. We click on the mods in the bottom right. There we go. We have all these mods, and honestly, the only ones I would use probably the FPS counter if it works, and probably the crosshairs. You know, if I want to change my crosshair. You know, not really many things I would use in this client, unfortunately. You got custom music as well. I mean, what's the point of that? And you can even draw a custom crosshair and have it enabled, which is dope. That's actually not bad. A lot of clients been having this custom crosshair feature. You know, it's very beneficial. You know, you don't have to download a texture pack. And ooh, we also have our, you know, our Xbox name right there. Beautiful. This is not even my, okay, not bad. And lastly, it does, you know, remove some textures. You can see that the grass is, you know, there's just no textures. There's no textures with the water as well. So this possibly increases FPS. I don't know. You guys tell me. All right, so this is number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Coming up at number 4 is Project Light. Now, the home doesn't look bad. I'm not really a fan of how it looks, but I mean, I think there's a lot more to this client. Go to the settings and see how it looks. Oh, dang, it is kind of small. I'm not really a fan of how the settings, you know, the UI looks. It doesn't have the important stuff like the video settings at the top. I really wish this client did, but it's fine. No worries. Also small. So I'm pretty sure this is more of like a mobile friendly client, you know, which gets the job done, but it's not bad. And we also have a bottom chat for this one, and it also does remove textures, which is dope. That's good. Seeing as this is more of like a mobile friendly client, click on little pause. We got the mods on the bottom left. Double click that, and holy features, dang. I think this has more features than the other client, or maybe it looks like it. But to be honest, the only features I would use is probably armor HUD, server display, force coordinates, and FPS counter, and maybe status HUD, you know, and inventory HUD. This actually has a lot. And chat, you could change the chat in the world, and shiny pots. I mean, this thing has a lot more stuff that I would use in the last client. You also got elements, so you can hide certain stuff if you don't like certain things. Crosshairs, yes, you can change your crosshair here. You can hide your crosshair. You can even make your crosshair RGB, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get this Among Us one, and bam, hey, this is RGB. It looks pretty dope, but I personally wouldn't have this. Not really my cup of tea. And you can also add a little saturation to the display. So if you make it a little red, you can make it a little brighter, aqua, you know, not bad. It gets the job done, to be honest, but not bad, not bad. Definitely has more features that I would use. But this is number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Coming up at number 3 is OberSo. Now this is a client that I recently reviewed, and it is new. And I like on the top left, if you didn't see that, it did say like it's literally on, but just removed all the hacked features and just, you know, kind of polish it up. I like how it credited that. But yeah, this is the client. And to open the client, you do hit insert, and voila. This only works for Windows 10, by the way. All these features I would use, you know, auto jump, auto sprint, definitely depth logger, maybe Fulbright, message logger I would definitely use, Nick I would definitely use, night mode, no render, what in the, oh yeah, this did definitely help with FPS, no render, notifications, rainbow sky, maybe requeue, yes, you can literally twerk, waypoint, zoom. This has so many features that I would use. It just needs to be polished up since, you know, it is off of Flarial, obviously. But yeah, you can also change some of the settings as well. You can also have a config. I don't think I've ever seen any client has a config. So you can have one for like survival, and you can have one for PvP. And if you have like another PvP config, you can have them all right here. So you could just switch on the go. That is super beneficial, and I highly suggest other clients having a config, little config manager. That's super beneficial. And with this client, it does, and yes, indeed, can copy skins. So if you're on a server, you can copy anyone's skin. Say you see me next to you, you can just copy my skin. You can literally put it on Minecraft, which is insane. I made a video about this. Should be in the cards right now. Feel free to watch it. This client is actually really good. Man, y'all really thought this client was good. Wait until you see what's in number 1. But let's move on to number 2. And I think it's been a fat minute since I include this in the top 5, but you already know Bedrock always has to be on a top 5, top 10. I don't care what it is. This client is just so clean. I mean, just look at the UI, look at the home. You can see how, yes, there is a better Bedrock app, which you can actually get for Android. I like how it has a little change log so you can see what's been changed every version. And look at the animations, bro. What? Clean. I like how it's just so organized. Go to the settings, you know, not really much change. You also have some stuff that you can hover on the top right. I like that a lot. Go on play, you can see that it just changed the UI of this as well. So you got the worlds, friends, servers. I love how it looks. And if you want to look at all the featured servers, you can hit that if you don't want to see them. And if you want to see them, you can hit that. It just makes things easier. You know what I mean? Why in the world is only 3 featured servers? What in the world happened to the others? But yeah, you already know that this client has a mod menu, and it is one of the best I've ever seen, but definitely not better than the next client I'm about to show you in a bit. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Obviously you could change it. So if you click on the little pause button and you go to the bottom left, double click the mod menu, you can see how everything is organized, labeled properly. You even have settings for all the, oh my god, it looks so good. And these are a lot of the things I would use too, you know. I'm going off of not only how it looks, but you know what I would use in a client. And there's a good amount of things I would use. Mobile shortcuts if I was on mobile, of course. Durability viewer, this is very beneficial to chat. Yeah, top part numbers I really need. Server display, session timer, day counter. You know, I mean, this would help with survival, armor HUD, etc. You can even change the crosshair. I'm pretty sure this was the first ever client to have this little crosshair feature. And you can also add custom crosshairs from like other, you know, clients or just other texture pack onto this, which looks amazing. And you can change how it looks. This is insane, seriously. And you can also change some settings here and there. It looks so good. And there's more. There's more. You can see his credits, all that. You shout out to Aimbro for making the actual pack, and iDarkQ for making a mobile. Like, the mobile app is so clean. You guys have to use it. Only on Android, by the way. And there's so much more. You guys are just gonna have to download this pack and see for yourself. Seriously, it is amazing. But now for the client that we've been waiting for. You already, I think y'all know what number 1 is gonna be. Coming up in number 1, you already saw that notification on the bottom right. If you didn't, you're gonna see it. But you already know the client. You hit the little K button and boom, Flarial client, my absolute favorite client. I still like Onyx. You know, I haven't reviewed Onyx in a while, and I will in a bit, probably next couple videos. But Flarial has been absolute my favorite client. I mean, look at the buttons, look at the animation when opening this. Like, this is, oh my god, if there was a way I can actually make this my client, I would. Like, if I was to make a client, it would have everything this has. Of course, the colors are to be switched up here and there, but I mean, come on, look at the client, ladies and gentlemen. Animations, you can enable or disable the animation. So okay, I thought that meant the actual animation that you see, but I mean, that's just the best part of the client. I mean, look at this, bruh, it's so smooth. And then you can click on the settings for each module, armor HUD, and I like that. Like, oh my god, I really hope they don't discontinue this client. Like, keep it up. And it doesn't have only this, there is a bunch more things you can have with this client. I mean, bro, holy smoke, I gotta count how many modules this client has. It has 42 modules, ladies and gentlemen. Are you crazy? That is like literally the second most modules the client has, and I think Onyx is on the first with like probably 50 or 60 different things, you know what I mean? But this has 42 different things you can choose from, and they all have custom settings you can change. You know, this is even literally a PatarHD module. Yes, if they updated the module. This used to be, bro, it used to just be stuck in the middle of the screen. Now it's actually bouncing around. Imagine playing with this module and my face is just going all over the place. But yeah, if you guys are wondering, yes, this is literally my favorite client, and I will support this client no matter what. But if you guys want more top 5 best clients, please let me know in the comments below. And is there any other clients you feel like should be in the next top 5 or maybe the top 10? I think the next one is going to be a top 10. Please put the client name in the description below. I will search it up. I will review it. I'll check it out. And if I feel like it's good, it's going to be in the next one. Or you can feel free to DM it to me on Twitter or Discord. It doesn't matter. Just send it. But thank y'all for watching the video. It is your boy Patar. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.